on a little project. Basically this is to give me something to do, save a little bit of money, but something that's actually pretty helpful, especially if you got a skid steer or a mini excavator with the quick couplers on it. So Skidsteer Solutions makes this thing, and it actually helps you to bring the quick couplers together. Sometimes there's a little bit of pressure still left in the lines, and you can't get it by hand, so they make an adapter that goes on this clamp here. So I just went ahead and picked up the clamp because the price keeps going on up, you know, the way things are right now. And I like to tinker and make stuff, so this probably cost me more than buying theirs and take a lot of my time and probably not work as well, but I like to do this kind of stuff. So I bought the clamp. I bought this square tube in here. Already got the holes in it. This is 1.5 inch, 14 gauge punched square tube. I think I picked this up at Home Depot, and it actually is about the right dimension to cut the pieces I need out of. So I'll use a step bit, drill the hole to make the radius bigger in here, and you'll see once I cut it out, it's it'll fit over the end of this clamp, and it'll have like a set of forks that'll go around each side of the hydraulic line and force those quick couplers together, kind of the same way the Skidsteer Solutions. I think theirs is called, let's see, it's called the QC Mate XBoom, whatever that is. But I'm not knocking their product anyway. I'm sure it's great, but like I said, I just like to tinker and do stuff myself. So let's get this thing built. So the first thing I did was I measured the hydraulic, the threaded insert just behind the quick coupler, and that's kind of where I want it to grab. So in essence, the this is about what the quick coupler tool that I'm making will be like. These forks, it'll slide around the hydraulic line, and you'll be able to crimp, or not crimp, but connect the hydraulic quick couplers. So that's my measurement. That's just about 7/8, a little over 7/8 of an inch. I might even drill it out to 1 inch, just so I have a little bit of wiggle room, but we might just start with 7/8 first. I don't know. So, yeah. Well, anyway, let's get this marked out and cut out and build this thing. So I don't know how well you can see it, but I grabbed a green Sharpie. So I'm gonna drill this hole right here out. So basically it'll, you know, enlarge this hole, something like this. So then what I'll do is I'll take a cutoff wheel and I'll cut up through here the same width as this hole, same diameter as this hole. I'll make the width here, and you'll see once I drill this hole out, I'm kind of going to use this as my starting point. So then you'll see what I'm talking about. Once we get that drilled out and mark it all out and cut it out, you'll see a little bit more of the shape that I'm talking about. Let's see if we made it to the right size hole here. Yeah, that's 7/8. So hopefully that's big enough, and we'll cut this out like that to match. So that should be good enough. We'll see. These little pieces here just snap off, and then these yellow ones just pop out of here too. So this is what we're left with. What I'll do is I'll drill a hole in here and then maybe another hole. I think theirs has 2 holes in it. I'm not sure. I'm just going to kind of see what lines up on this piece of tube in here and kind of go from there. But at least 1 hole right there, and that's kind of what I'm going to go off of. So I drilled the hole there. Basically this will be turned like that, and this will go right here somewhere. So hopefully that's okay. If not, we'll make another one, but I believe that'll be okay. We're gonna say it is anyway. All right, let's get it. So I think what I'm gonna do, because of the way this is laid out, this is a little bit close, but if I drilled it up here, I think it'd have been a little bit too far away, but you know, oh well, if it's wrong, we'll just make another one. But I think what I'm gonna do is, this will be the end, roughly. So I'll come back at an angle like this to here, or maybe I should bring this on up to about right here. So let's come up about 1/8 of an inch more. We'll just kind of come at the bottom of that. So we'll come straight from this to here basically, and then this is just freehand, so it's not going to be perfect. And I'll go up to here, so I'll cut all these marks that I'm making is what I'm going to cut. And I think we can get by with leaving a little bit of this curve here, and it might just make it a little bit stronger, I don't know. Come down this way maybe, and then let's just cut this all the way open this way, and we'll see how that fits on the clamp. So we'll just kind of mock this on the other side as well, like this. And yeah, so let's come from the bottom of this hole to here. Whoops, something like that. And then where did this one come up? Just shy of this hole, so somewhere in here maybe. Let's see if that looks about right. Nope. I want to come to right there. So to there is where we want to go. And then, like I say, we'll leave this radius here. Kind of draw a straight line here. We'll cut it like that. So that's our whole cutout. I know it looks kind of sloppy on there, but let's cut it out and see what happens. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. Got an actual grinder, would probably be a lot faster, but this already had a half worn out cutoff wheel on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and use it up and cut as much as I can with this. I don't know how much battery I got. 1 bar on my battery, probably won't go far, but I was hoping to save changing out a wheel. Wire these down as much as I can. There we go. Oh, that's Gavin calling. He's out on the backhoe. See what he needs. Alright, so Gavin was good. He just asking for some advice. So anyway, got this cut out. I want to turn tested it, and I'm glad I left it 7/8 because it fit all of mine. So a 7/8 hole here worked good. And I'll clean that up, obviously. Sand it a little bit, use the die grinder maybe. And I believe this will be strong enough where I left these radiuses here. I think that'll be plenty strong. But this is kind of what it'll look like. This will slide down on here and bolt on here. So you can imagine if there's 2 of those facing each other. Yeah, somebody's shooting at something. Well, anyway, if there's 2 of those on here facing each other, you hook them on that hose, or on them quick couplers, you can snap them together. So that's kind of the idea behind their design. And yeah, so let's clean this up, cut out another one of these, and get them mounted. So now I can just kind of trace this what I want. Make it a little quicker to draw. Something like that, something like that. Beautiful. This one is kind of cut down through here. Uh-oh, sticker in the way. Nice. So that's done. We need to draw it this way. Oh, there's a hole. There it is. There's a hole. That. Just cut that off there. And we should be good. Let's cut this one out now. Uh-oh. Last cut, the battery's dying on me. Almost the last cut. There we go. Got two of them now. Let's clean them up with the sander and the grinder and get them ready to drill some holes. I got to drill 2 extra holes. So the belt on my belt sander needs changed out before I sand these, but am I going to change it out? No. I'd rather just keep using this one until it don't do anything before I change it out to the other one. So I'm going to sand on these a while. Probably burn my hand a few times because it'll get so hot. But oh well. Let's do it anyway. It took me about 5 minutes of sanding on the belt sander. I'm still going to clean all this up with the die grinder or something, get all that in there, maybe one of my little sanding wheels. But yeah, that's pretty good. Got a few sharp edges I want to get rid of, and yeah, I think that'll work good. So I'll show you where I got both of them, what kind of the idea. Be something about like that. Those forks will grab the hydraulic hoses and pull them together. So that's about what it'll look like. So I've got a few holes to drill. Basically what I'll do is there's a little pin that sticks out for this whoops. The little pin that sticks out for this clip goes in there. I'm just going to drill a hole through it. Put maybe a 1/4 inch bolt through it. So I'll drill a hole in between these two. And then this hole down here, I'll drill a hole just through the plastic to line up with this. And just give it a little extra support. But I believe that'll be strong enough. Let's get this put together. Yeah, that's not too bad. Just a few little sharp edges there, but we'll take care of those. So I drilled me some pilot holes in the middle here. and hopefully that lines up pretty good with that little thing there, so I can drill it out and bolt these on right there. That's the plan anyway. Okay, right there. Now let's drill these out to a 1/4 inch. I got some 1/4 inch bolts. This is what I had laying around. Yeah, probably could find something a little better, but that's what I got, so that's what I'm gonna use. Let's drill these out. So now I'm gonna drill this hole right there out, 1/4 inch bit. So this will go in here like this, something like that. That's kind of what we're going for. So it don't look too bad. And whenever, if I need to, I can take these off, and the clamp should function just like it did before, snapping these on. Just got a hole in the middle now. I think it'll be alright. I don't think I've tore anything up yet. Yeah, I'm tickled with that so far. Looks good. Heck, one bolt might be strong enough on there. We might not even need to drill a second hole. Should drill this one out. Yeah, I think if I tighten them up where I left this metal on the back, it'll kind of squeeze into that plastic a little bit. I don't know, maybe I should have left a little bit more, made it where it touched that. It looks pretty good. Yeah. All right, let's tighten this thing up. So I got them clamped together. I got the nuts started on here. I'm going to kind of tighten them down. You can see it from the top here, till it squeezes in on that plastic a little bit. Looks good. They're pretty solid there. I think all that's left now is to go try it out. It's sprinkling rain, but we're going to do it anyway. Alright, so I got this apart. Let's see if I can get it back together. Almost. So this fits here and here. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm thinking I need more the other bolt in there. It's trying to spread them apart. There we go. So it got it, but you might can see it's trying to push that out and try to slip apart. So we'll drill and put some bolts in that. I think that'll fix it. So I got these pitched as far forward as I can this way. That way you can look and see. how they come together now. And that's so when I put a lot of pressure on that, hopefully they don't start letting the hose slip out. So got them tilted as far as I can that way, and I'm gonna drill a hole right here. Didn't have a hammer available, but it's in there. So let's tilt this one forward as best as we can. We'll drill this to the back side of this. Now, see how they meet? They're angled toward each other. Hopefully that'll help keeping it from spreading apart so much. Alright, so tighten the bolts up. Like I say, it's kind of angled toward itself. So let's unhook this hose. Okay, well that one's not hard, so let's go to this other side. This was the one that's really difficult. I just can't get it that last little bit to latch, so let's try this out. There we go. Sweet. So this was a fun little project. I needed one. Was cheaper this way. Yeah, the name brand would have looked a lot better, probably functioned a lot better, but I bought the clamp. Bought this stuff a long time ago. Just never had gotten around to making it to today. It's raining. It was drizzling most of the day while I was doing this, so give me something to do. Couldn't be outside running a piece of equipment or digging in the dirt, so figured we'd do this. Be a lot easier to put my brush cutter on and off the excavator with this, so I think that's a win. Yeah. Alright, let's get on something else.